It's my great pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Let's Say Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yaku right here, and in this video I'm going to show you the ultimate guide on how to group layer in Photoshop step-by-step tutorial without any stress to this video. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you find this guide useful and you're very new to this channel, remember to click on that subscribe for more tutorial about Photoshop. So with that being said, let's get started.
Welcome back, friends. So let's see the ultimate guide on how to group layer in Photoshop, a step-by-step tutorial. All right, so before you can group your layer, you must have done everything as far as your design is concerned: the picture, the background, and the text. Now we need to categorize all these elements into a different group. That is where grouping of layer comes in Adobe Photoshop. So we can start from here. This is the first main picture of the design. So you have to scroll to the top of the layer and locate all image layer. So you have to press Ctrl key down. This is another image layer, so I'm going to select on that. Yeah, so any one you see with this particular type of icon is regarded as image layer. Okay, so you just simply scroll down, scroll to the top and locate the rest of the image layer. So we have about 3 image layer here or so. Just make sure you press Ctrl key down and select them one after the other. So we have it all. Then the next thing you want to do is once you are able to select all the image layer, you can simply scroll down and check around if you still have any other image layer that you can add. So right here, so Ctrl key and make sure we select this one. Then all the image layer has been fully selected, so we can simply scroll down and check more. So once you are able to select all the image layer, next thing you want to do is to right here where you see this particular folder right here. It means create a new group. Just click on that, then it's going to group all the image layer. So by the time I hide this particular layer, you will see that all the image that was used in this design, it's going to be disappear. So by the time I enable it, then all the image come up, such as the main design image and the logo that was used in the image. So now we can come to the group layer right here. We double click on the layer. Then what we want to do is to name this layer as our image layer. Okay, then press enter key. So we are done with the image layer. Okay, now let's work on the text layer. So text layer, you can simply identify text layer by this particular letter T. So anyone you have this indication of this particular letter T, it regards as your text layer in Photoshop. So what we want to do is to make sure we select this, make the first layer active. Then we press Ctrl key down and select the second layer. Then we have to scroll and locate all the text layer. So this is another one. We press Ctrl key down, we make sure we select this, and we can simply scroll to the top and look for another one. Okay, so we have about 3 text layer. Now for us to group this particular layer, we can use the second method, which is command key, which has to do with Ctrl J. So just press Ctrl J on your keyboard, it's going to automatically group the layer. Now we can come to the layer right here and then double click on the group 1, then we change the name to our text layer. Text layer. Then we press enter key on our keyboard. So we have image layer and we have text layer. By the time I disable this particular layer, you see that all the text is going to be disappear from the design preview, as you can see right here. So let's enable it back, then all the text layer will come back. Now we want to work on the shapes layer. Okay, so shapes are the element that comprise part of our design in Adobe Photoshop. So the shape can be in different color, depends on the type of your design. So we want to group all the shape, so all the elements will be present in a single folder. So we have our shapes right here. So any indication of this is indication of a shape like this is always the regard as shapes layer. Okay, so we can simply click on the shape layer and make it active. Then we press Ctrl key down, select the second shape, Ctrl key down, select the third, the fourth one. We always make sure we click on our Ctrl key down to select each of the shape. Now we have successfully selected all the shape. Next thing we want to do is to come down below right here to use the manual method, which is create a new group. Just click on that, then we can name this one shape layer, shapes layer. Okay, then we press enter key on our keyboard. So by the time I disable this particular shapes layer, you see that all shapes will be disappear. So we still have one more shape left right here. I will just drag it, so I will just click on it right here. So this is because this shape here has been rasterized, so I will just click on it and we drag it in folder. So I will just drag it into the folder and classify it under shapes. Okay, so by the time I disable it again, so you see all the shapes has been fully disappear. It's as simple as that. So let's take it back. Then the very last one we want to do here is effect layer or layer style groups. Okay, so these are effect layer or layer style options. So we want to make sure we click on the first option right here, and I'm going to press shift key and select the bright one. This is because this layer here, they were in the same category. That is why I press shift key, so it selects everything automatically from the top to the bottom. Next thing I want to do is to press Ctrl J to group the layer. So I will call this one layer style and press enter. It's as simple as that. So this is how you can simply group and classify your design elements in different group in Adobe Photoshop. I hope you really got value for this video. If you find this video useful, give this video a big like, and also remember to subscribe to the channel for more tutorial about Photoshop tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.